This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Rebels will kick it away to get this game going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down at 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here. Showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
A completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Taylor. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
High completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Haas. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Simmons. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. He's past the 30. Past the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Grab behind the line. It's Wright. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. to throw. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Grab behind the line. It's right. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He's running out of time here. Ball's incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. And this pass is caught. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Rebels move into the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he dropped.
Here he goes. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Sellers. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
They come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's lead. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Simmons. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gamecocks! They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Direct snap. That one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Simmons. Quick throw to the left. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Crucial third down play coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. This time a completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now from the 25. Now here's the toss play. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Finds his target. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Looking at Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
I love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
And the Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top early.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Lee. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Haas. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play to the outside. Here he goes. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a first down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This time it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Taken down at the 49. And first down for the offense.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Dropping back. It's Sellers. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the handoff. First down. Looking for more now. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. That's an important first down on that running play.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might...
Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
By the tight end. Pickup of 5. And that's good enough for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Gamecocks will crank up the tempo. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Getting set. Here's second down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Make it happen. Right. Leo. Animal.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He fires it down the middle. And he makes the grab inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
To the air, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.